There's a jetpack, and now it's time for the final place, a strange reunion. This is the final boss.
That jetpack is easy to fly. Use the left analog stick to aim and steer, and press the square button to fire its rockets. Sly, behind you!
Sly Cooper, you have escaped my gas chamber and destroyed my death ray. Remarkable. You Coopers always find a way to beat me.
Always? So that was you in the background of all those old pictures in the Thievius Raccoonus. How old are you?
Perfection has no age.
What? You're immortal?
Revenge is the prime ingredient in the fountain of youth. I've kept myself alive for hundreds of years with a steady diet of jealousy and hate, awaiting a day when I will finally eclipse your family's thieving reputation.
Sly! My missiles don't hurt him but seem to create holes in his armor. Shoot into the gaps I create!
My intellect is refined. My experience is great.
So yeah, this is the final boss. This is Clockwork, the final boss of Sly Cooper. This is one of the cooler bosses. You're flying around in a jetpack, shooting gaps that Carmelita creates in his armor. And honestly, I think it's fairly easy to do, at least this first part, because as you can punch, except for the wings. The wings are hard to shoot. But yeah, that's the first stage of Clockwork. And as was stated,
Nice shooting,
oh man,
Sly! You got him! Wow, that's one tough owl.
I don't get it. You're so familiar with my family. You must have known my father had a son. If you hated the Coopers so much, why did you let me live when you stole the Thievius Raccoonus?
Because I wanted to show the world that without your precious book, the Cooper line was nothing.
Ah, well, there's where you're wrong. The Thievius Raccoonus doesn't create great thieves. It takes great thieves to create the Thievius Raccoonus.
Enough, Sly Cooper. It ends here. I will finish you like I finished your father. Then the Cooper line will be erased, and the only lasting thief will be Clockwork.
so yeah, this is the second form of Clockwork. Gotta go through these rings to avoid his attacks, otherwise you will get vaporized. And you gotta shoot his wings. But yeah, this is the leader of the. I wish they would stop talking so I could actually speak and give my thoughts on this guy. I believe, and I'm sure a lot of fans will agree with me, that Clockwork is the greatest boss in all of Sly Cooper. In all three games, the greatest final boss is Clockwork right here.
You can't dodge me forever.
He is the he's literally fueled on his hatred for the Cooper gang, and his sole purpose in life is to be better than them, to be able to have a greater reputation than the Cooper gang itself.
Chance, Sly! You've got to get to his head and destroy it before his auto.
I am.
And as you can see, now we get to his kind of third stage, which is getting across all these lasers to get to his body. I love this boss fight. It's so cool.
Feet together.
But yeah, like this guy is literally fueled by his hatred for the Cooper gang. Oh, well, I kind of died. Well, none of my power-ups has the ability to protect me from lava, so I guess it makes sense. But yeah, like I think he's the coolest Sly Cooper boss, only because, simply because he is literally if I can speak. He's fueled by hatred, and that's what makes him live so long. He's fueled by his hatred for the Cooper gang and wanting to be, and just all of his jealousy of how great of a lion the Cooper gang is. and how great their thieving reputation is, and his only reason for existing, his belief of his only reason for existing is to show how pathetic the Cooper Gang really is. Which is why he stole the Thievius Raccoonus, to show that we were nothing without it. And I don't know, it's just really, really cool, because you go through this entire game not knowing why they attacked, not knowing what the purpose of this whole endeavor was for the Fiendish 5, because Raleigh, Mugshot, Ms. Ruby, the Panicking, none of them, they all have their own little backstory, and I guess kind of a reason why they would want Thievius Raccoonus. But other than that, there really is there's no like exact purpose for them to take the Thievius Raccoonus. And it's not until you get to Clockwork that you realize that he himself was the one who wanted, who formed this gang to steal the Thievius Raccoonus, so that he could prove to the world that the Cooper Gangs is nothing, and to prove that he is the greatest thief of all time. Which, of course, we're going to prove wrong to him right here. Hopefully, assuming I don't die again.
I am.
No, I've actually had a lot of fun with this game, though. Sure, I've had a couple of rage-inducing episodes. Maybe more than a couple. No, it hasn't. Oh my god. Why didn't you go? I had a couple. I think it was one or two. There was that one the one failed recording that I had. Yeah, no, there was the chicken coops, and then I think that was it, unless I'm forgetting something. No, I'm pretty sure that was the only like mission that I was getting. Oh no, there was the race mission. Yeah. Other than that, I thought I was gonna do like terribly. Like I thought that I was gonna fail like every single race mission and like the turret missions as well. I thought I was gonna have a lot more difficulty on this boss fight. Yeah, we're 45 minutes in. I'll probably make this into 2 parts, but like other than that, I thought this was gonna take like, I don't know, an hour or something. But shoot, I hope I finish this up soon. I have a friend coming over at 3. It's almost 3 right now, and well, it's tough. So I gotta finish it this time, otherwise I may have to cut it short. Oh no. Actually, no, I'm not gonna cut it short. We may have a guest commentator on our hands fairly soon.
You can't dodge me forever.
Yes, I can dodge you forever, Clockwork. Honestly, it's kind of ironic because his first and second forms are like the easiest to do. The only hard part is the platforming at the very end. Which I guess makes sense. I mean, this is a sole platforming game, so it would make sense that the one thing that you have to traverse at the very end is platforming. Overall, I think this game is absolutely fantastic, and it only gets better as it goes on in the series. Like, this game has flaws, as I have pointed out. You know, the turret sections, the racing sections, those could have been better. The whole one life system that most games had back then doesn't really work too well for this game. At least I don't think it does. It makes it a little bit too difficult to the point where I'm flipping out over every single death I have. And I definitely don't think it's the best Sly Cooper. It was a good start to the genre, and now I'm going to die.
I will live.
Yes. No, what? Oh, come on. That's crap. Gotta do this again. Yeah, no, we're gonna have a guest commentator at this point. No, I have a feeling I should finish this fairly quickly. Come on, blow him to bits, blow him to bits. Nope. Oh, okay.
You can't dodge me forever.
Honestly, I think just hitting him. The platforming at the end, and the only difficult part about this is just hitting him. Like hitting his wings and stuff. So you notice he only goes up on the updraft, so it's very hard to hit him. I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would. Like, I thought I would be screwing up on this part, shooting the rockets at him and dodging everything. But I'm more screwing up on, like, the platforming, like I have this entire game. Alright, come at me, Clockwork. This is gonna be like an hour recording eventually. Jeez. Oh yeah, I still have to do that other safe in the Panda King's world too. I think I'll save that for like a bonus video or something. I'll save that for like a finale part 3 because I'm not gonna have time today. Honestly, I think this game, let's play went pretty well. I mean, I had a few bad points, but well, that only comes with like your first solo LP, so I guess it makes sense. I'll probably be looking back at this later on and be like, what the hell was I doing?
I am.
Also, I apologize for Panda King's World, because by this point it'll probably be out. Well, yeah, it will. If you're seeing this, then you've probably seen Panda King's World. I screwed up the audio on the Panda King. What I did was, for some reason, my computer doesn't like keeping its defaults, or it likes to keep its defaults a lot, and it's defaulted to what did I just get? Okay. We beat him!
It took some tricky maneuvering, but I managed to snatch that last piece of the Thievius Raccoonus from Clockwork's claw. I had taken down each member of the Fiendish Five: Raleigh, Mugshot, Ms. Ruby, the Panda King, and finally Clockwork. I'd beaten them all one by one and reclaimed my birthright. Of course, there was no way I could have gotten here without the help of my pals. I know this hasn't been easy for them, yet they stuck with me through it all. Murray, boy, it took a lot of guts for him to get out in the field with me. I know he was scared, but he's got more heart than anyone I've ever known. And thank goodness for Bentley. Without his expertise, I'd have never found my way off that rooftop in Paris. A guy couldn't ask for a better gang of friends. Who could ever forget the lovely Carmelita? Looks like we're not going to be friends anymore. Now that Clockwork's death ray is out of commission, we're back to playing cops and robbers. I thought for sure she was going to slap the handcuffs on me right then and there. But instead, she was true to her word and gave me that 10-second head start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2... One.
And tricked.
I felt bad leaving her stranded on that giant rock, but I knew it wouldn't be long before we'd see each other again.
And credits. This was a lot of fun to play, considering this is one of my favorite games, at least for the PlayStation, because it's just one of those games where it's like there's so much nostalgia behind it, as it was like one of the first games I've ever played one of the first games I've ever played ever, full time, and it was just a lot of fun to go back through it and just remember stuff that I had totally forgotten about. And yeah, I know I still have that safe to, oh my god, it's so dumb. And of course, I do have to go back and get that safe that I missed in Paniking's World. I'll save that for a video for another time. Another time though. So until then, this has been TheBigWaloo. I'll leave you with the credits. See you in the next one.